my role in critical incidents is often working with senior staff managing events and actually trying to help that community get a sense of control over fast-moving and difficult and challenging events. I think this is a very different kind of question about supporting a bereavement over the longer term, particularly as the nature of the bereavement is so important as well. You know, how the bereavement came about, who is the bereaved and where they were positioned within the school. You know, for example, teachers sometimes tragically die, and that can have a huge impact on their class and the school, their wider school, and certainly within certain vulnerable children within the wider school. So I think that there is a role for more longer term support, and I would say it starts with monitoring and being aware of certain individuals. But I also think there is a role for outside agencies here. Certainly we try, the assumption often is that we will work with the bereaved child, or with the person, you know, the person who is suffering bereavement. Whereas actually we tend to work with those that are working with the children. Otherwise we work with the person through other people. We work through the professional to support the child. I think sometimes the adults that are closest to the child need reassurance and support that what they're doing is okay. And I think certainly outside agencies such as psychologists can provide that. And I think that would be a stage before becoming involved with the individual child ourselves. It would be working with those staff to support, or parents, to support the child. Often there's an expectation that outside agencies such as ours, educational psychology, what role is to provide specialist intervention. Actually, that is quite rare. I think our main role will be supporting the community, particularly the teachers working with the children, in the ways in which they can support children. I think there are many ways that can occur. For example, making them aware of likely behaviours that they might see and making sense of those behaviours. Teachers are often concerned about whether they should answer children's questions or not, or whether they can show emotion in front of children or not, or just how to behave. We can certainly reassure teachers on give them cues on how to be. And I think it's that question of how to be, when these events happen, it seems to me, due to maybe the taboo of bereavement in our society, people often don't know how to be. And I think there's an excellent opportunity for teachers to act as role models for children and how to be. Because the children can be very confused, obviously, as can adults. And I think certainly outside agencies such as ours can help with that, to help them make sense of their situation and help them develop ways to help the children. I think also we can make them aware of the importance of monitoring, in terms of children might well stop attending, they might show aggression, their work might drop off. I think helping them make sense of that, understand that, and knowing what to do about that. And there's also a role for maybe referring on as well, and I think that decision would be made with the school staff and with the parents as well. I think it would be something that would arise out of conversation and discussion